Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency.
Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray as we wrap up today's show with our special tribute to our good friend Gene Smith going into the Memphis Amateur Sports Hall of Fame. He's already got his information from my good folks, Lem Alford, Larry Hilbun, Don Williams, all those guys with the Hall of Fame committee. I thank you for accepting my nomination for Gene and well-deserved award, and look forward to being there on March 18th at the Hilton. Hopefully he'll have a bunch of Gene's friends at the table and his family and things along that line. And Gene, the best thing about this, you don't have to say anything. They read it all. Dave Woloshin will read it all about what I wrote about you.
Yeah, I sent him some more copies too of different stuff.
Yeah, so they'll have all that information. You stand there with your plaque, and then they'll take a picture of. I don't know who else in the class. There'll probably be 10 people or something. I went in with Andre Turner, with Bear McLean, John Clayton. I can still remember some of those guys that. The class that I went in 2017, it was, you feel kind of silly standing up or just holding the plaque because Dave says all this good stuff about you. But well-deserved, my good friend.
Thank you.
And wanted to pull this off on today's show. Shelby with her trumpet. How about some music, Shelby, before we go into pun time with Frank and Gene? What we're going to do now, you know what I want to hear, but, I mean, this is Gene's show. You could pick out something else, but I hear the same song, but I love it. You do a great job on it. I'm not necessarily asking you to play the Tiger Fight song today, okay? They beat my Razorbacks. Yeah, they're playing good basketball.
My grandson didn't go to the Bahamas. He didn't want to go.
He did not want to go.
No, with the Tigers.
Well, that's okay. They
he
did
said he
good.
gets paid the same here, so I said, okay.
So he stayed here. All right, what are we going to play?
I don't know. I'll just noodle around or something.
All right, doodle around. All right, let's do it.
Ole!
That's that song from the Western with John Wayne and Ricky Nelson and Rio Lobo.
Yeah.
When they're playing that tune and they're afraid to go out in the street. Way to go. Thank you, Shelby. But Christmas time, everybody know what they're getting for Christmas?
Yeah.
What do you want for Christmas?
I got everything I need. I don't really need anything. I just good health.
Good health.
Yeah.
Okay. Frank, what are you getting for Christmas?
My family to have health and happiness.
That's good. Shelby?
Food.
Food for Christmas?
Food's always good.
Food's always good.
Yeah.
It depends on what kind of food it is.
That's
some
true.
foods I don't like,
Food? Yes.
I'm pretty picky, okay? Wonder what I'm going to get? Yeah?
What are you going to get?
A new belt, maybe.
All right. You want me to make you one?
No, it's reversible.
Oh, yeah.
I can wear it either up and down or sideways.
Well, that's new.
No, I hope everybody, I will say out there that my stepmom fell and broke her hip over in Arkansas. Then she had the hip joint came out. But she's 94 years old, folks. Juanita Ray over in North Little Rock, and we've been doing a lot of prayer for her this week. And I wish her health, and my sisters and brother, they all taking care of her over there. But this is that time of the year, and I'm looking forward to the 28th. I get my body scan for this year, see if my cancer is still gone away, and really feel blessed to do what I've done for so many years. To keep up this and keep going at it. And, like I said, I'm hopeful, Frank, if everything works right, I can get over there and you get some water. And
we will go hunting.
We will?
We will go hunting. It may be the only spot.
Okay.
It may be the only spot that we got water.
Okay. Well,
but we can go.
All right. We're going to plan on that. And again, go to LarryRay.com, see Frank's pictures and all that. And I've written a story about my first deer, which I killed in 1973 out of what was then called the Burlap Bag at the Tigner Farm out of Bolivar. And I had a privilege to go up there recently and look at my old stand, nobody hunts out of it anymore. It looks like me. You know, it's been around and kind of whipped up on.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't ever forget killing that 3-point deer in 1973. Of course, my wife hunted before I did, and formed that team like that. But real fortunate to already kill 2 deer. Hope to duck hunt with Frank. And the show goes on. Shelby, I sent you. We'll announce right here the best of 2023. Shelby, you have all those segments that we're going to run for in between Christmas and New Year's. And I hope you folks will listen to that on the 28th of December. Is that the 28th or 30th of December? Excuse me. And we'll have the best of Outdoors with Larry Ray. This show would probably fit in there because of who it is. So I got to ask you, Gene, now you grew up in Memphis, right?
Right.
And so did you like outdoors when you were young?
Well, yeah, Daddy used to take me fishing, and he had rabbit dog. We used to go rabbit hunting a lot. And my sister, she used to go rabbit hunting with us. And, we spent a lot of time up in Tipton County rabbit hunting. We got kin folks up there had some property. I remember going through the woods one time, seeing the little screech owls on the limb. When I walked around, their heads turned all the way around. I thought that was remarkable, that their heads turned all the way around.
Well, that's one of your childhood memories.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, but the outdoors has been part of your life for a long time.
I used to play in the woods a lot. Used to dig caves in the banks of the streams and play in the woods and build straw houses, clubhouses.
And you came up with the puns. Have
Yeah.
you always been like that? Were you a pun master growing up?
I get it from my mother.
Your mother was a pun master?
She was all the guys love Mama because she always pull up some kind of stuff all the time.
And that's what you do.
Right.
Does it just come to you? You write them down?
Yeah, sometimes. I didn't like being unhappy.
Didn't like being? You like to
No.
see people smile?
That's right. I like to see people put a smile on their face.
Or you
And sometimes I like to tell something really stupid, but they really get a look at me. Like what?
well, you wouldn't say anything stupid, right?
Oh, of course not.
All right, so let's hear a pun now.
All right. How many letters in the alphabet?
How many letters in the alphabet? 26.
I only know 25. I don't know why.
You don't. Think on that one again. Think on that one. Did you get that, Frank? All right.
Painfully,
Yeah, painfully.
a painfully poignant
You
pun.
remind me so much of the great and late Henny Youngman,
Oh yeah, I love him.
who was the one
Take
line.
my wife, please.
Yes, take my wife, please. Or that was no lady, that was my wife.
Yeah.
You know.
He said he just come back from a pleasure trip. He took his wife to the airport.
Yeah, that's right. That was. It kind of reminds me of Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh yeah, I
'cause
get
he gets no
respect.
respect.
Yeah, no
you know,
respect.
he gets no respect. I was listening to him the other day. A great put down, and that's what I he was a lovable character, but you know he would say things that you wouldn't think anybody else would say. But your puns have been a part of this from the start. I can't remember any of them, but
Well, even the Three Stooges, they use a lot of mispronouncing of words.
they did.
Yeah, They went to a dentist. His name was I Yank and You Pull.
I yank and you pull.
Yeah, 2 dentists.
Oh, that was 2 dentists.
Yeah.
That was you pull was one, and I yank was the other one.
Correct.
Then. Yeah. But you have a lot of charitable things you do. You do at your church at Leewood.
Yeah,
What
I worked the mission center where I counsel people when they come in for food or clothes. I pray with them and hope you maybe bring them to the Lord. I have done that, and that's really uplifting.
It is, and
But,
you do the monthly senior adult,
Yeah.
which I will be at next week.
Yeah, senior adult ministry. I get an entertainer and I get
A speaker.
A speaker.
Yeah, and that's something you really like to do. That's once a month,
yeah,
right?
I want to see little smiles on those little ladies' faces because I want to get them entertained.
How long you been to going to Leewood?
Since '74.
Since '74.
Yeah,
Yeah. So where were you and Vicky married?
we was married in the preacher's house.
In the preacher's house.
Yeah.
Where?
He was a minister of 7th Street Baptist Church. We went to
in
his
Memphis.
house.
In
Yeah,
Memphis.
Went to his
Okay.
house and got married there.
Yeah. That was a long courtship.
Yeah, well, I met her in the auditorium at school. I saw her across the way over there, and she was redheaded.
Yes.
I said, I never dated a redheaded girl, so I went over there. But she fooled me. It was red out of a bottle.
She was
But-
read out of a bottle.
But she hooked me good. We married 58 years.
58 years. Well, that's what me and my wife will celebrate our 58th wedding anniversary next Tuesday. And I told her, I said, Well, I hate to tell you that, but I have an appointment with my ear, nose, and throat doctor at noon, so we're out on the luncheon.
Oh, boy,
You know,
yeah.
and she accepted that. How long you been married, Frank?
42.
Think on it now, Frank. It took you a little while now.
42.
42 years. That's pretty good. Of course, Shelby over there, of course, it brings the youthful part of our show here.
Yes, she does.
She does that. She's got 7 jobs. She does gigs. You know what a gig is? I used to go
yeah.
frog hunting with a gig.
Oh, yeah.
And she tells me, I got a gig this weekend.
That's right, yeah.
All right, Shelby. Oh, no.
Gesundheit.
All right. I want to hear, I've got to hear, since we couldn't get in touch with our good friends at the Little Red River, Lindsay White. We're going to reschedule them. So if you're wondering why we're still on the air, we may not be. How much time we got? All right, let me hear my song before we go.
Which one was that?
Huh?
Which one was that?
You know which one it is. New
How-
Orleans. New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans.
Yeah. All right. Do part of it. Anybody know who sang that song?
Louis Armstrong.
Not Louis Armstrong. No.
Maybe.
Huh?
No.
Anybody know? I think it was the Animals. I may be wrong. Somebody
Animals?
probably correct me on that. I don't know. It might have been the
Yeah,
Animals.
the House
I
of
don't-
New Orleans.
Yeah.
You
House
don't know.
of the
You're just trying to find out.
I am.
Yeah,
House of the
right.
Rising Sun. Yeah. All right. Next week, Christmas show. It is a
oh,
Christmas
oh.
show. We're gonna may give some prizes away on next week. Not giving away Gene. We're gonna keep him. I'm not sure about Frank yet. We hadn't decided on that yet. But that's next week's show. Maybe a free tractor. You know, a little baby tractor or something. Maybe
Hot Wheels tractor.
a Hot Wheels tractor. Yeah. But we're going to talk. Hopefully, Buck Gardner will be on next week's show. We'll try to get Marty Marbury on next week's show, and we'll try to hook up with the Little Red River folks over there with Lindsay White and them, since we couldn't get to them. Frank, good to see you, Frank. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Thank you, Larry. Merry Christmas to you and to everyone out there.
And Ja will be back soon. Okay, Gene Smith. I hope you've had a great time today.
Oh, yeah, it's a great surprise. I
Just
appreciate
forget
it.
about all my puns and
Yeah, I
everything.
appreciate
You
it,
know, we love you, Gene, and Shelby. Thank you for taking care of us. And this is Larry Ray reminding you, I do each and every week. It doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. And somebody asked me, why do you say that all the time? It's because my late mentor, Benny Craig, was a sportscaster in Little Rock, Arkansas when I was growing up. He worked for Colonial Bakery. He did his radio and TV show right there from the bakery. And every show he would end up, it doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport. So I've added another part to that to make it complete. And what is that? What do we say?
God
bless the USA.